Hi. Hi. Today I'm going to paint these. I don't know if you can see them very clearly, but that's what I'm going to be painting. And they're sitting up here, so they're a little bit hard for you to decipher, but I've made a quick kind of a start there so that the underpainting will be dry, and that I can do something in response to that. So I kind of didn't really look too much at the vase of flowers when I was painting the pinks on. I just wanted there to be some colour. It's a bit cold and windy today. You know, it was meant to be really sunny this weekend and warm, and I thought I'd be desperate to get in the water all weekend and I wouldn't do any work. So in a way, I suppose it's not any harm that it's a lot cooler. I found these nice bits of collage paper as well that I'm going to use. I always find that makes for a bit of interest. And if you don't really quite know what to do next, like this pattern here, I think would be quite a nice one to put in somewhere. The usual hunt for glue. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, so as soon as you think of something, actually, or as soon as it feels like an inspired move, you may as well just go ahead and do it. A bit distracted now because there we are. I realise I need to tape this down. Okay. Right. And I reckon it's almost too much of a shortcut for the vase, but it's a bit of a gift, so I may as well use it. A very similar pattern. And as it's a quick piece of work, I quite like finding shortcuts. And for me that works a lot of the time, at least in these kind of sketches, to have a time limit and find efficient ways of describing things. So what I did earlier was I painted some pink acrylic on, and then I put this Liquitex over it. So I'm just kind of exploring with the Liquitex, see what it does. I'm still figuring it out. Yeah, I want to put that in there as well, because it's all a bit pinky. There we are. I'm kind of excited today now because, well, first I'm going to go to one of my favourite places for coffee, the Secret Herb Garden, which is really inspiring itself. And I thought if I've already uploaded this video, I could delete it on my phone so I'd have space then to do something there at the Secret Herb Garden. It's a really lovely spot for sitting for a coffee, because it's like a greenhouse of glasses that you sit in, and there's things like, you know, there's every sort of thing growing, like peaches. A peach fell down on top of me and my friend when we were having coffee there one day, and apples and like all sorts of fruit and veg grow in there. But the really inspiring thing is the flowers everywhere and these comfy sofas. It's really a lovely spot, so I'm always really inspired to paint in there. Here's Margot coming for her scratch on the chair. You want to come and say hi, Margot? No, she's off. Here, come here and say hello. Right, serious distraction technique there. No, what about the background? Yeah, so in fact I left my brown paint inside, but I can make brown. We can make brown, can't we? So using, what's this? Black. Yeah, I think I just want to do something dark on the background there for the shelf coming in. Swooping down the way. I think I want to do that. Okay. I'm just going to go with burnt sienna directly onto the page for the background. And remember at the self-portrait the other day, I used Windsor blue with the burnt sienna. And I reckon those two together will give me a dark colour for that background. So there we go, that's Windsor blue. And then the 2-inch brush. Jeez, there's a lot of paint on there. I'm just going to lift some off. And that Windsor blue is fairly dominant, isn't it? So I need to wipe some away. I can wipe it away with this. Nice. And I'm going to put on some more burnt sienna. Although I'm kind of liking that blue now. Where's the water? Here we are. Yeah, so let's see. I found the edge of the vase here. It's actually a jug. And now let's see what'll happen if I do that. I didn't think the carpet would stay clean for long in here. It's an offcut from Lily's bedroom, the carpet I've used in the studio. Now I can use it to kind of draw in the background between the flowers. There's a lovely white flowers kind of dancing out here. These are the sweet peas that my mum planted in the garden in May, and as long as I keep picking them, they keep showing up every day. So I'm really delighted with that. Now what I'm going to do is use the masking tape to create the vertical of the window frame there, because I don't want the blue occupying all of this space. So to just explain the shape, the edge of the sweet pea flowers with the blue. And this one needs to be flower rather than background there. Let's lift that off a bit. Yeah, there's a kind of a delicacy where they move into the background. So I don't want there to be too harsh an edge there. Okay, now this acrylic looks to me like that. Yeah, I think that sweet pea there is crimson acrylic, straight from the tube. Oh, I never did do the blue up to meet the masking tape, did I? There we are. And then there's the crimson flower there. Erin had 6 friends sleeping in her double bed last night. After that party, I think I was telling you they were getting ready for the party. I went and picked them up at 11, and then when they came home they went to a different party. I remember those days, kind of desperately wanting to keep the vibe going, and so they've continued it into this morning as well. And there's a few unfamiliar faces, kind of awkward introductions this morning when I put my head around the door. Okay. Right, now this is really about the flowers, isn't it? So let's get something done in the flowers. Where did I put those nice I think I had some more collage paper, I thought. Maybe not really. Okay, so purple. I'm going to put something from here. There's a purple. And you know, I'm going to use my non-dominant hand to draw with, because the feeling here is that it's quite a loose piece of work. I'm laughing because loose is kind of mild, isn't it? It's a bit wild, really. But so I may as well keep that kind of looseness in it and work with my non-dominant hand as a way of not being precious and just kind of allowing chance to enter in. This is a greyish colour now that'll subdue that a little bit, hopefully. I don't want it all to be fighting in colour. Colour can sing out more fully, I think, when there's less competition for it. I was at a curtain last night. Are you still there? Yeah, you are. Another couple of minutes. There's a lovely curtain in Roslin every so often, which is like chanting and singing, and in Sanskrit, I think it is. I just discovered that last night, actually. But I woke up this morning with some of the same chants going around in my head, which is a really nice way to come into the day. Yeah. So it's still going on in my head, this Narayana, Narayana, Shatima, Devajitame. That's the one. Okay, now I've not got very long here, so as usual, what I'm going to do is post the finished picture in the Facebook group, and I'll put the finished picture when I can onto the YouTube channel as well. But if you want to see more about it, have a look at the links below, more about what I do and everything. I think you're about to go now, are you? Oh no, 11:11. Okay, another little bit of time. So what am I going to do in that time now? Let's see. Maybe I could use some of the white to describe the edge. There's lovely clarity in the edge there. The white isn't really, it's kind of mingling with the blue, so it's not getting the clarity I want there. Let's see what it's like here. Just the side that the light is falling on. Yeah, I could use it in here as well, the white, to find the white flower that's beside that crimson one. And then I put a little bit of tissue paper in there. Why is it that I'm always looking for the glue? Maybe I'm not meant to put that tissue paper in there. I'll just carry on with the drawing. Okay, I'll just show you what it's like there. So that's what's happening there. So pretty good fun. And I'll go over here so you can see it. See you tomorrow.